Hey guys, welcome to our channel. It's me, Toho. Side note, I use mini braids to grow my hair, and I always like to keep them tucked away while I'm growing my hair. And today I decided to embrace the braids and leave a little bit something out. It's because as they age, they get untidy. I like them when I first put them in, but I decided to embrace the braids and leave it a little bit out. A moment of vanity. But anyways, these are Amon's latest paintings that are still in the process, and I like how they look at the moment behind me. And they'll be going to the client, the potential buyer. So yeah, he's still working on them, and he's got another one here that he hasn't done much on it. Anywho, welcome. Hope that you're going to enjoy today's video today. And by the way, our chicken coop is growing, and I just want to show you guys a little bit, so come with me. It's windy today, but do you guys remember how I said that when we were opening for the chickens because we want them to multiply, because they were unhappy being in the coop, therefore they were not multiplying. They are multiplying. Forgive me for the sound. I might have to do a voiceover. We'll see. But anyways, so immediately after, remember, the chicken started to lay eggs. So the mama is sitting on the eggs, and she has been for the last couple of weeks. We hope they're going to hatch soon. Let me just show you. Oh no, look what just happened. Did you see the chicken coop? Did you see the chicken coop? The coop. The roof is falling, and the wheelbarrow might fall inside.
You think so?
I don't know.
I think it's secure for now.
Okay. So I won't go in because, let me just zoom in. So there's the mama. She's sitting on her eggs, but have a look. We found out there's another chicken or two laying. There's another one. It's 14 eggs. And then when we thought that was it, Amon showed me the other eggs. So come with me. He comes in the storeroom. The chickens love to play in here. He comes in and he finds 7 eggs. The chickens are growing. I think after this we're going to start eating the eggs. Gosh, it looks so brand new. The only thing that didn't get changed, as Amon was saying, is this light. They couldn't find a replacement, and even this we got it from somewhere else. It wasn't the same as the original, the one that was there. So they did everything in terms of...
The bumper was loose, you remember?
Yes.
The bumper was loose, sorted out. Shocks.
It literally sounds new as you were coming.
Yeah. Exhaust, even the brake you can see it's lifted up.
Yes. So how did it drive?
Oh, amazing, man. Amazing.
Wow. So we're just saying now that we actually need to build a shade for it.
But in the meantime, when it's work like this, I'm thinking that gazebo tent, I can just throw it on top.
Yes, of course. Wow.
It smells of paint.
We have friends coming over for a barbecue, and we just went ahead of the game and started barbecuing, because we find that a lot of times when we are hosting, we get so busy with the food that you don't have time to fellowship. Anyways, we are going to record at the start because we were harvesting veggies from the garden, and we got so busy that that didn't happen. But this is the nyama.
Yeah, I need to just put salt in it.
I'm just missing a Botswana t-shirt. I'm probably the last person I'm late in celebrating. How do I not have a Botswana t-shirt? And I said to Amon, I bet you it's going to be expensive now. Yeah, but anyways, I've been so proud of the athletes, Litsile Tebogo and his team. They made us proud, they made us happy. I think I'll never forget. Like every time I see a video, I think I'm watching and I'm like, this Botswana story is going to cost my data. Anywho, our visitor is actually visiting from the States. People in the West tend to miss African food, so we're making pap for her. And actually, that's the only thing she requested, but we don't have white pap. More people are familiar with white pap, the maize meal, than the sorghum meal.
Yeah, no.
Moana, we had closed the dogs at the back since 4 p.m. while we're getting the house ready. And we have an escaped convict. The moment she smelled the meat, she came. She found a hole. But I was thinking it won't be long before the other two musketeers find the hole. The skinny little dogs. That's the salad. That's the vegetables. The bread rolls, the potato and the meat are in the fire.
So we used to tie with this old wire.
We're now appreciating the car in the new morning. Yes, in order for the battery to not move, we used to tie with this wire. And they've put this thing to secure the battery. I was trying to think what was the other thing. Yeah, the only thing that was new in this car was this battery and the starter. Because we were having starter problems and we kind of just put the new starter there. Those are the only things that were new. And yeah. Oh yeah, so they replaced this. This had fallen, and the original one had fallen. We found this as a second hand. It took cover, and so they actually looked for it as well and couldn't find it. Those are the 1 and 2. Those are the things that didn't get changed. They looked for these two. They didn't find them. They panel beated the car. The car was like bumpy. I don't even know how to explain it. It didn't even have sharp corners anymore. And I was like, the car has got corners. Put new proper tires. It's looking so good here. The car had an accident. Who was driving the car when this car had an accident?
Jerry.
A young friend had been driving when he was a new driver. Now he's an experienced driver, and he had a accident there, so it had a bump and a scratch. And this was repainted, and it's more secure. Like everything was loose because of potholes shaking the road, shaking the car. In fact, there are some doors that don't close because of potholes, too much shaking of the car. This was loose, came off. Amon tried to glue it. He's got this glue that he uses for art. It's like a strong glue. It's two different components. When you mix them together, they become this hard glue. And he tried to stick it to this thing. It wouldn't really stick, and then he screwed it in. They have grinded off all that glue because it's like rock hard. It almost looks like cement. They've grinded it off, painted, put the thing in properly. It's now solid, doesn't shake.
After I brought.
Yeah, normally after a braai, Amon's blood sugar would shoot up, and we haven't really had a braai in a long time. We've been sticking to our diet and we've been doing well. And this is his recording today after a braai because we had visitors yesterday, so we did a braai. And this is after a braai. He's been doing so well. He's been so healthy. Yeah. Doesn't look like he's going. He's gone. This is next day leftovers from last night's supper. Actually, now hiding what's behind. Let me see. You said you're now going to harvest what?
I'm going to harvest broccoli.
Okay.
And flour to take for my price. These are beautiful, guys. So you can easily buy this for $1 or $2
For one.
for one.
Guys, check what Amon is doing at the back. He asked me, the village is too dusty. He asked me if I think he should stop and wipe the car. We never used to do this when the car was old. Check at him. Guys, look at stuff that Amon does in public places. Now that the car is new, we stop on the road to wipe it before we go to town. Amon randomly carrying okapi in the car, and then it comes in handy. Amon, I decided that you sabotage me.
What?
I'm trying to keep my calories down. You bought a whole lot of African fruit. And then Amon will eat a little bit and then he'll be like, I can't eat sugar, and guess who always feels obligated not to throw away food?
No, my food can dry.
The food can dry.
You can eat it bit and bit.
Okay.
You sabotage, you have to learn discipline while there's food.
See, I call him my shame.
Hold.
Tina, we are not wise. When others were thinking about meat, I ate a box of chips. How? Are you cutting them into bite sizes?
Hold. No.
Poached eggs instead of fried, because we're those people who don't fry anymore. Bella, what are you doing there? What are you doing here? You're here to be naughty. There's nothing else. Guys, I wanted to show you how blessings inspire things that we should have worked on a long time ago. Yes, I was saying we had been thinking about doing a shade for our car, and once it got painted, and we're always talking about painting it, but once it got painted, it didn't just get painted, it got panel beaten and painted. We figured, you know what, we don't want for it to sit again in the sun, so this was lifted up yesterday. Yeah, except for, so the sail is old, and yeah, boy Junior, the sail is old, and but the sail is long, so Amon is thinking about cutting the bottoms of the sail so that he can fit this portion if it's got excess at the bottom. Yeah, and this was, it was a blessing for him because he was going to town and he was going to buy these corrugated roofs. And Luna, stop biting the hosepipe, man. And yeah, he our neighbor was visiting, and then he was telling them about his mission to town, and the problem is he was going to take a bus. That way he could carry these from Renkini to the bus, but it was going to cost them money to hire a truck to do that. And our neighbors just happened to have these sitting at their house, and they asked him if he's happy to buy from them, and that worked out. That was a deal. Anyways, without making this video too long, I hope that you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye.